Hello and welcome to the Speedrun Extreme Speedrun tutorial. So with this video, similarly to the Mountain Run Extreme Speedrun tutorial, I am only going to go over the stuff that has really kind of changed since my first video of this. So if this is your first time here and you have some questions about things I'm doing, make sure you go back to the first video and watch it. And if that still doesn't answer your question, then you can come back here and leave a comment or contact me on Twitter or whatever it may be and ask me there. The first thing I want to talk about is there are a couple little things that I found that will boost you forward a little bit. And we are obviously going to be going over the trickiest jump, which is the rail jump. And I'm going to show you how I do that and how I found a way to more consistently hit that jump. So with that, I'm just going to go ahead and let the run start. And we will stop it on the parts that I feel need a little more explaining that I did not do from the first video. So here's the first thing that I change. I used to avoid these discs right here, but I found that if you land about where that reddish ring is in the center of them, you can actually get a slight momentum boost forward and cut down a little bit more time. So let me just show you about where I land, which will be right there. That's a really good spot to land. You could be a little farther back, and it'll actually help you a little bit more if you can get that. So this is roughly a good place to land. You'll still get the momentum boost forward. And then you'll jump off not much after you've been on. You'll slide just a little bit forward. And then you'll jump off and proceed as normal. I'll not slow down the next disc, but I'll just show you it since you can still kind of see the momentum. Okay, so here's the part we all want to know. How do we hit this rail jump? Before we get to the rail jump, it is important to note that since we are not going to the left anymore, since we're going to land on this section right here, we need to immediately go to the right to where this little small box is over here on the right side. We want to land here, preferably around this corner, because this means you've got the most out of your jump and you save the most time. And you'll notice that as soon as I land on here, that's exactly what I do. I just go straight for it. And like I said, if you land right about on that corner, then you saved about the most time that you can save. So here's the part that is the hardest part to pull off in the entire run. So we want to land on that rail up there. And a good place to jump is right here. This is about the best place I found to jump. You will be about right behind the screw, just a little bit more to the left. And you will be right in line with the edge of the shadow that's sticking out. This is a pretty good place to be. And I found that it's more consistent from here. Now, here's the really tricky part. You will not do a full jump. You will instead do the small jump, which includes just tapping on the X button. And then you will do a boost right at the top of your jump. This will ensure that you will be at the perfect height to land on that rail. If you are too high and you start doing the boost, you will fall too fast and will not have a chance to land on the rail. And obviously, if you are too low when you do the boost, then you will obviously not make it to the rail. A small jump with the boost will be the perfect height for you. So let me show you that. So I do a tiny hop. And then right here is whenever I start using my boost. And you see I'm at the peak of my jump. And then we're going to go right over here to this rail. Now, if you get just the right spot, it actually will not look like you land on this rail. But the way they made this section, it sticks out a little farther than it looks, and you have a little more room to jump on. So let me show you that. And about right here is where I actually jump. And you can see I'm very far away. And I say this is kind of a little bit of a glitch spot, and you can take advantage of it. But like I said, if you do your boosters at the peak of your jump, whenever you do a small jump, which is just tapping X, then you will make this jump very consistently. I found that I make this jump roughly about 70% of the time now. And if you do the same thing, then you will make this jump at about the same rate, and I promise you that. So from here, you just jump forward and out ever so slightly so that you don't hit your head on these rails. And then when you get to the top of your jump, make sure you use your boost so that you can make it on top of these metal platforms. And then you just come back around and proceed with the rest of the stage as normal. And that's how you do it. So let's watch the full run in all of its glory so that you can see that. And that's how you do it. And yeah, obviously this isn't world first or even really close to it, but it is world 8th, and this is the basic idea that everyone's using to get these top times. So I hope this video helps you, and I hope that you can further cut down your time, and I hope these tips really can help you hit that rail jump, because that's the trickiest part of this entire speedrun. And it's still kind of luck-based, but at least with this method, it cuts a lot of the luck out. So with that, I hope you all have a nice day. Take care of yourself, stay safe, and I will see you next time. Bye.